Hello and welcome to the week. The budget session of Jammu and Kashmir got underway today in Jammu. The session began with the address of the Lieutenant Governor Manoj Sinha. Highlight of his address was that the government is committed to the restoration of statehood to Jammu and Kashmir, but he did not mention any timeline. We know that the BJP central leadership has time and again said that they are committed to the restoration of the statehood but have not given any timeline. Sinha also talked about many other things, but the highlight of his address was that the government was committed to the restoration of statehood. He also said that the government would engage with stakeholders to realize the goal of restoration of statehood, once again without mentioning any timeline. He also listed the achievements of his administration in the past 5-6 years, especially on the development front. Later, since the session was brief, it was reserved only for the address of the governor. Later, the opposition reacted to the address of the governor. PDP's legislator Wahid Para said that he was disappointed because there was no mention of Article 370, which was, according to the PDP, revoked illegally. He said there was no mention of political prisoners lodged in jails outside. He also said there was no mention of difficult verification process for local youth who apply for government jobs or for passports. He said overall, there was nothing that they could say was interesting or important for them. Sajad Lone, the leader of People's Conference, also came down heavily on National Conference, saying that it appears that this was sort of the National Conference. This address was nothing but, an eyewash. He said that there was nothing for the people, and he said that the pretense of the National by this address, the pretense has been dropped that the National Conference and the BJP are working in tandem. And then Mehbooba Mufti also spoke. She said that although the PDP in the past had allied with the BJP, but PDP had stuck to its agenda while the National Conference was not, despite a heavy mandate, was not pleading for its people, was not taking up important issues that the people of Jammu and Kashmir want to hear in the assembly. When Omar Abdullah later came out of the assembly, he was asked questions by the reporters, especially what the opposition had said, and he especially in concerning that a National Conference and the BJP seem to be working in tandem. Omar said that there is nothing like that, and the two parties are poles apart ideologically. This is not going to happen ever. There is not going to be any alliance between BJP and PDP, and he completely ruled it out. On the other hand, National Conference ally, the key ally, Congress, said that they were happy at least the budget is now being discussed in the assembly. The same budget was being discussed previously in the parliament, and without any discussion it was being implemented. G.A. Mir, former JKPCC chief and important Congress leader from South Kashmir, said that he was happy. Now this will be discussed, and many other things will be discussed in the assembly. He said that this is a good beginning, calling it a good beginning. So all in all, it was a day where on one hand the government seemed content along with its allies, but the opposition seemed disappointed with the happenings in the assembly today. So the assembly will continue for 3 to 4 weeks, and major bills will come up for discussion, like the bill that has been submitted by 3 MLAs, PDP, NC and People's Awami Ittihad Party, for ban on liquor. There's a bill also for giving ownership rights to houses built on state land, and there are many other bills. Interestingly, the bill on drugs was not accepted by the assembly today, but in the coming days, interesting developments are likely to take place in assembly. And as also the BJP itself has also prepared to corner the government on several issues. But day before yesterday, Omar Abdullah held a meeting with its allies, CPIM and Congress, to counter the BJP's attacks in the assembly.